Sorry, Gailey's in. This is Andy Lally in the Children's Tumor Foundation Ford. Lally's first lap, 28.93, and that's...
Oh, I knew it was going to do that. I could see it coming. He might save it if he can keep it off the inside.
Go back up in the wall.
Just slightly. I don't even know if it skint the paint.
Well, we don't know if he's going to be in the show.
Really lightly. Nice job. That was a nice job right there.
Andy Lally, 2011 NASCAR Cup Series Rookie of the Year. Driver of the number 71 Ford for Kevin Buckler, and now for Ricker Racing. Ever since his stint in the 2011 NASCAR Cup Series season, he hasn't made any significant appearance in the Cup Series, or NASCAR for that matter, except for some starts throughout the past few years in both the Xfinity Series and the Cup Series. He has made a name for himself at IMSA, having managed to collect 4 podiums throughout this decade so far, and 5 wins, one of which being the 2016 Rolex 24 Hours at Daytona. But let's shift back to NASCAR. So, Andy Lally, who is he? And how did he get into NASCAR? Well, let's find out. Quick note before we start, this video is inspired by the NASCAR Bus series, which is by Black Flags Matter, so be sure to check out some of his content after this video. Alright, now let's get back to the video. Andy Lally was born on February 11th, 1975 in Northport, New York. He began his racing career in go-karts, winning 2 National Gold Cup championships in the World Karting Association. He made the transition to sports cars in 1993, running in the SSCA for Walter Simondinger. He carried the sponsored Tyrrell Motors alongside as well. 4 years later, in 1997, his first full year in a professional series, Lally would score Rookie of the Year in the USF 2000 Championship. In 2000, he would make his first start in the now-defunct Rolex Sports Car Series, which merged with the American Le Mans Series and became IMSA. In his only start of 2000, he started 3rd and finished 7th. In 2001, he won the championship in his class. His stats are this: 3 wins, 9 podiums, 5 poles, and an absurd average finish of 2.3. Lally would make his final season in 2013 as the series was about to merge with the American Le Mans Series. In his final season, his stats are this: 1 win, 5 podiums, and an average finish of 4.8. Overall, his stats in the now defunct series are this: 27 wins, 74 podiums, 12 poles, and a combined average finish of 5.0. And speaking of the American Le Mans Series, he was successful there too, which, over 42 starts, scored 2 wins, 12 podiums, 3 poles, and an average finish of 5.7, which ironically is the same as his average starting position. Andy Lally made his ARCA Series debut in 2007 in the number 87 Chevy for Kevin Buckler at Milwaukee, where he started 18th and finished 10th. His next start was at Gateway, where he started 21st and finished 7th. His final ARCA start of 2007 was at Chicagoland, where he started 29th and finished 12th. His 2007 stats are this: 0 wins, 0 top 5s, 2 top 10s, and an average finish of 9.7. In 2008, he made a single start at Millville, which... Anyway, in that single start, he started on the pole and finished 4th. Not bad. Keeping up with Kevin Buckler, Lally also made his truck debut in 2007, competing in the last 3 races of the season, with finishes of 22nd, 31st, and 30th respectively. In the race in which he finished 31st, which took place at Phoenix, he was involved in a 3-truck crash on lap 138.
And they're going to give Hornaday the go button and tell him ready to go. There's a caution coming up for a big crash. 09 gets slammed into there.
Slammed into Andy Lally in the 00. Yeah, the 09 came across the racetrack. Andy Lally nowhere to go, was forced into the inside wall, and now Andy Lally will have a little bit of a hard time getting out of that truck. Take another look.
Jacques Villeneuve, the 27. He's the truck that made contact with Stacy Compton. See, he turns Stacy around. Stacy tries to... He's got the wheels cut to the left. When he clears that 27 truck, it pulled him right down in front of Andy Lally. And what hard contact
That's
there was.
concrete, too.
Yeah, no safer barrier down there.
Barrier there. I'd like to see safer barriers around every bit of the racetrack, because we've proven
we can hit it anywhere. We can hit it anywhere.
We are good at wrecking where you least expect it.
He would make 11 more starts in the truck series from 2008 to 2010, with no wins, top 5s, or 10s to his credit, and got an average finish of 23.6. He also made his first 2 then Busch Series starts in 2007, this time not for Kevin Buckler, but instead for what is now GTT Dottery Racing. His 2 starts in 2007 were at Montreal and Watkins Glen, where he finished 29th and 10th in both races. He would make one more start in 2009, once again at Montreal, where he finished 37th. He did return to the now Nationwide Series until 2014 in a one-off start at Road America, where he started 10th and finished 7th. This would become the theme for his Xfinity career, where he would make a few starts per year at the series' road course races, like Mid-Ohio, the Roval, or Road America. Currently, his Xfinity stats are this: 0 wins, 4 top 5s, 9 top 10s, 13 laps led, and an average finish of 16.8. Lally would make his first start in 2009.
Hey viewer, please don't get confused at this part. This was referring to his first Cup start. I forgot to add that in the script, and I'm too lazy to re-record this line, so just don't be confused.
At that year's race at the Glen, driving the 71 Chevy for Kevin Buckler. He would start 15th and finish 27th. In 2010, Lally would make more starts for Kevin Buckler, this time making some starts at oval tracks like New Hampshire, Charlotte, and Homestead. His best finish in his 2010 starts was 18th at Watkins Glen. In 2011, Lally would finally make a full-time season in NASCAR, once again driving the 71 for Kevin Buckler. And, well...
Car folks at home, 200 miles an hour.
Closer together than most people park.
Yeah, 200 miles an hour with somebody pushing.
Trouble turn 3.
Big wreck.
Brian Kozlowski, David Rudeman, Michael Waltrip, Matt Kenseth,
Big
and
wreck.
half the field.
I see about 3 of the Hendrick cars there that's involved.
Mark Martin is there. I see him. There's a Biffle. Jimmy Johnson's laying over there. There's a 24 car. Looks pretty bad.
Brian Vickers limping around.
Not a whole lot to see. Michael just got into the back of the... Tony Stewart did the same thing to Michael in the Bud shootout. Got into him pretty hard and turned him around right there and got Michael with it.
And Darrell, everybody was going to the apron, but those cars sliding off 31 degrees of banking, that's where they're going to end up.
It's kind of an old saying down here. What goes down must come up. And you try to go around on the outside if you can.
Around goes Vickers.
Oh, no, another one.
Low. Watch me, both sides. Come on.
Oh, this is wiping out half the field.
This is a big one on the backstretch at Phoenix.
Look at that.
And his number 83 Toyota. You see Vickers right there on the outside of Matt Kenseth.
Yeah, the first time I saw this, I thought when he got sideways that maybe the 56 got into him, but I don't think he did now. I think it was just from Matt getting into the 83 of Vickers and getting him loose. And it's, you know, we've seen cars have trouble off of 2 over there. It must be really slick up high.
Now we'll look at Martin Truex's in-car, which will show you that he did not get into Vickers.
Yeah.
Until Vickers was already sideways. A little contact there with Matt Kenseth.
Still inside. You're all clear, man. All clear all the way down. Big crash behind you. Big crash.
As Tony Stewart stormed around the outside of Montoya, and a smoker, a spin, turn 2, and it's Andy Lally, the sports car champion who's come over to
Keep going, buddy. You're fine.
try NASCAR this year. As a rookie, he has brought out the second caution of the day.
You know, one thing I
heard
some of the guys talk about was these tires. They need a few laps to get heat in them so you can get going on them with a little bit of comfort. And I don't think they've got that in some of these cars.
Watch the 34 of David Gilliland, Darrell. He's the white car down to the inside.
Close. Ever so close. Maybe too close. I tell you, 2 things happened to that 71 car. The 38's right there on his back bumper, and that gets you a little bit loose. But when that car went by on the outside, it just finished him off. Have to get another look at it, see if there really was any contact, and I was mighty close. But that air will do it to you. Jamie McMurray out there on the outside going around, it just sucks you right around.
Around goes the 29 of Harvick. He saves it.
Oh, but it's all behind him.
Loses it.
All
and they all pile up behind him. Trevor Bayne and Montoya, and a big crash as Boyer slams into a stop Jamie McMurray.
He just all of a sudden has to get out of the gas because he thinks he's going to hit the wall. Harvick has to avoid him in the 29. Mark Martin in the 5 gets in the back of 29, and then these cats all back in here, they're just all trying to get woed up, but they run over each other.
Watch the 71 of rookie Andy Lally trying to toss and catch it and can't hold on to it. It looked like all the tires were up after Lally pulled away from this spin off turn number 4.
Yeah, it had the appearance of a right rear tire being low, but doesn't look low right there.
So Lally is the caution. Landon Castle gets the free pass. Very few people pitted.
He's going to heat the hides when he leaves here for sure. There it goes as a caution comes out.
And it's for Juan Pablo Montoya, who appeared to be coming down pit road, couldn't get it woed down and hit the infield grass. Caution number 4 today.
Also, the 71 car of Andy Lally's involved in that. And I don't know if one of them was pitting and the other one didn't see it.
Watch your water jam. How's your water jam?
Yeah, see. Wow. Yeah, we saw that the other day in practice when the 6 car, David Reagan, run up on the 31 car. The 31 car got real loose and checked up right in about the same place, and the closure rate was so great. I'm not sure.
He's slowing down almost like he's out of gas.
Out of gas. It's almost like Montoya ran out of gas, because you wouldn't expect to be in the high lane and come into pit road, and I don't expect that from Juan Pablo to be up there. It's almost like when he got to that point, he ran out of gas, and the closure rate was so great, Andy just ran up on him.
And David Reagan feeling a little bit aggressive behind Jeff Burton as well. This from 2nd to 5th. And we got trouble. Denny Hamlin goes around, former New Hampshire winner. 6th caution of the day, and Andy Lally also spinning behind.
Looks like the 42 got in the 43 and the 43 got in the 11.
Yeah, that was just an accordion. I mean, they all got in there, and I think the 11 kind of checked up a little bit to stay off the car in front of him. And as he tries to check up to stay off the car in front of him, they all just bottleneck right there. And I don't think anybody had any place to go.
And live at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, the caution flag is out for a 4th time in the race. Debris up in turns 3 and 4. I believe very possibly came from Andy Lally's 71 car. And the caution, there you see the right side all scraped up on that machine.
Yeah, he's got tires. Yeah, he's got tires back on it now, but you can see right there he blew a tire going in the corner. A lot of debris coming off of that tire.
And so that's the reason for yellow flag number 4 on the day here in Atlanta. The pit road is closed, so no one has been allowed to come in just yet. 43, Jeff Burton 31. That's for 7th and 8th places. And trouble already. Turn 4. Andy Lally in the 71 car is in the wall. Caution flag is out.
Saw Andy Lally lock the wheels up, get in turn 1 on the very first lap. I don't know what happened here, but I did see that earlier out of this car.
Lally was running 36th at the time and has had the back end of his car rearranged after some contact. Looks like Mike Bliss in the 32.
Yeah, that turn 3 is a tough spot to enter side by side at times. Car really wants to get loose there. All you do, you might catch the apron just a little bit with the left front and it shoots you straight up the track.
We could see the leaders make their final pit stops. Trouble. 71 car and the 32 in trouble. Andy Lally in the 71 on the outside wall. 32 is Terry Labonte.
I think these 2 cars have been running together.
Caution is out. And now those final pit stops will be made under the yellow flag. Oh, that's Jimmy Johnson.
Stay low, stay low. 71 is wrecked there. Let him up there, no pressure. Come on up there, Jimmy, if you need it.
Just behind Carl Edwards and Greg Biffle. And that's a hit on the right front of that 48 car.
Yeah, so his 2011 stats are this: 0 wins, 0 top 5s or 10s, 8 led laps, and an average finish of 30.8, and 3 DNQs. After his 2011 season, he didn't return to the Cup Series for 10 years. He would make his return in 2021 with a one-off start in the number 78 for B.J. McLeod at the inaugural race at the Indianapolis Grand Prix, where he finished 39th. He would make another one-off at COTA in 2022, returning to the 78, where he once again finished 39th. And now, as of writing this, he has made 2 starts in 2023, both at Sonoma and at the Chicago Street Race, driving in the 15 and 51 for Ricker Racing, finishing 35th and 26th, respectively. And so, that is Andy Lally's NASCAR career as of August 2nd, 2023. While he may not be a legend in NASCAR, he has won in sports car racing, holding Grand Am records for most GT wins, podiums, and top 5 finishes in the history of the Rolex Series, as well as multiple wins in the 24 Hours of Daytona, tying for 4th on the all-time win list for that race. He continues to drive full-time in IMSA, and currently has a podium in the 2023 season. So thank you guys for watching to the very end. I'm still getting my sea legs transitioning to this new form of content, so it'd be very appreciated if you guys were to like this video and subscribe for more. But with that will be it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and bye. Quick note before we start, this video is inspired by the NASCAR Bus series, which is by Black Flags Matter, so be sure to check out some of his content. Fuck. A quick note before we start, this video is inspired by... I wasn't supposed to say at the beginning. He made the transition to sport cars in 1930. Sports wasn't plural. Shit. He made the transition to sports cars in 1993, running in the SC... God damn it. He made the transition to sports cars in 1993. I didn't say sports, plural. God damn it. In 2000, he would make his first start in the now defunct Roblox... yes. Roblox Sports Car Series, yes. Jesus Christ. He began his racing career in go-karts, winning 2 National Go-Kart Championships. God damn it. His final ARCA start of 2007 was at Chicagoland, where he started at 29th. His final ARCA start of 2007, which it was at Chicagoland. God fucking damn it. His 2007 stats are this. 0 wins, top. His best finish in his 2010 starts was 18th at Lockton Glen. And now, as of writing this, he has made 2 starts in 2023, both in Sonoma and at the Shush. He continues to drive full-time in IMSA, and currently has a podium in the 2022 season. Oh my god. He continues to drive full-time at IMSA and currently has a podium. Podium? Yes, he currently has a podium in the 2023 season. Podium.